when you're in high school, sometimes you don't know that there's people that have the same values as you.
I was really committed to holding on to my morals and actually pursuing my goals, and STARS gave me an opportunity to be around students who were interested in the same thing.
Until a child or a student has a feeling of a one-to-one relationship where someone cares about them, they are not going to be successful.
We don't shut out anyone. If they come to us with a concern, we're there for them.
More kids are at promise than they are at risk every day. And that's what we at STARS believe, that more kids are at promise.
Each and every day, the life of a child is changed for the better because of STARS.
STARS is a program that provides student assistance program services for elementary, middle, and high school students. Everything we do is about helping young people and about the goals of helping them reduce barriers to learning in their life related to substance abuse and violence and disruptive behavior and things such as that.
We truly have children who are in situations that we think we only see on television or read about in books. And yet these are real children, and they're real children in our own school district. To have someone like a STARS counselor to whom they can go is invaluable, because they can't really learn until they get through those kind of difficult situations.
It could be that they're a teen parent. It could be that they have addictions to drugs. It could be that their family member has an addiction. It could be that they feel suicidal, or that they're in an abusive relationship, or they witness domestic violence. It's a place that they can come and tell someone what's going on in their world and trust that we're there to help them.
Usually it's a teen who will hear from their other friends if they're in trouble. They won't usually come to the assistant principal and say, hey, I've got a drug problem or I'm pregnant. So they'll go to their friends. The STARS program has helped those friends to know how can I help them? How can I make sure that they're getting help and they're not making bad choices themselves?
Keeps people away from the temptations of drugs and sex and violence in school, and it lets you know that there's people out there just like you who just want to stay away from those things and succeed in school.
I was thinking that when I turned 18, I was going to drop out of school, but with this class, everything has changed because I want to graduate and go to college. If we do things in elementary, middle school, and high school years, we can help this vision of having a world where people are able to communicate with each other about problems without turning to drugs or alcohol or violence, and children are able to embrace their potential.
Every time we change direction for one of those kids or help them make the right decision, we're putting them on the road to productive citizenship rather than the criminal justice system, and those few dollars come back in spades when you can do that.
We believe that prevention works, and from everything we know from national research, we know that the kinds of things that STARS does in schools makes a long-term difference to both increase academic outcomes as well as benefit young people's increases in attendance and reductions in disruptive behavior and suspension.
STARS gave individuals an outlet to determine, well, what choice should I make and what's best for me, and to identify what the pressures were and to identify what the best response is depending on each individual.
The nation has changed, the world has changed, and it's very important to keep children safe. STARS is just an extremely valuable part of what we do for children.
Adults who care and who understand and who can reach out to them can have a very significant impact on the choices and the values that they take with them the rest of their life.
STARS is the perfect opportunity for me to give back and to impact the lives of children.
STARS is about basically taking a right stand. There's no better time to become equipped to face those challenges or adversity than when you're a child, when you're a teen.
STARS needs to exist because kids are going to always have problems. And the tragedy is that there's no shortage of young people who need the services that we're involved with.
They basically stand up in a school where students feel, whether it's true or not, that everyone's doing it, and they say we're not, and come be with us, and you don't have to either.
This is not just a program, this is our future.